sites that we decided to edit and add to would be the Falmouth, Massachusetts page. We contributed a lot to this website and believe it will be very beneficial to users. We edited the Get In page, adding Route 151 South to take to get into Falmouth. We said that by taking this route, people will also be able to get into other places on Cape Cod, like Mashpee. We also edited the Eat portion of Falmouth, where we added 2 restaurants, the Boathouse at Pier 37 and the Silver Lounge, where we also added the address, phone number, and a little bit of information about each restaurant. I personally enjoy these restaurants. I live in Falmouth year-round, so adding these restaurants will be very beneficial to potential Falmouth visitors. We updated the sea portion, the Shining Sea Bikeway we added, which you can see the ocean, and it's a 13-mile bike trail stretching from North Falmouth to Woods Hole, and you definitely shouldn't miss out on this experience. We also updated the drink portion, and where we added 2 bars, and once again I used the Boathouse at Pier 37, and we also added the Landfall Restaurant and Bar. These bars are great for the weekends in the summer, and one of them has an outside bar, that would be Pier 37, where lots of college students go on the weekends, and also the Landfall Restaurant. We added the whole entire buy section of Falmouth, where we included main stores on Main Street in Falmouth that are a big tourist attraction. We added all of the beaches in Falmouth as well, where we gave a little bit of insight to each beach, so it will help potential beachgoers choose which beach to go to. The contributions we've made to WikiTravel are helpful for many reasons. Even though teachers don't find these public websites useful or credible, most internet users go to these sites for quick information, and that's why it shows up first in search engines when you type keywords into Google. I'm sure if you're looking at Google Analytics report for WikiTravel, it would have a high bounce rate, but that's because the information is quick and easy to read. So even if a lot of people go there, they are still leaving, but the information is useful to them. Using information about Falmouth from a personal experience like I did, and also using them from search engine websites like Yelp, it's very helpful to individuals. Lots of internet users like to get a personal insight of destinations they would like to travel. By using my personal insight, it definitely will get people to shop, eat, and drink in Falmouth that others updating the site have experienced. For example, I worked as a hostess at the Boathouse, Pier 37. It's one of Falmouth's most popular restaurants and bars, and being able to give insight from my personal experience makes myself feel useful, but also gives internet users an inside scope on where to go. No scholarly article could give personal information about where the best places to go are in Falmouth. People are less focused on scholarly things like demographics or population, and they're more interested in what's actually going on today. WikiTravel is a credible website, and it gives great insight on travel spots and can be edited by anyone. The fact that you can quickly add to WikiTravel makes the website extremely efficient for people that need quick information.
And the second WikiTravel website we contributed to was the Block Island WikiTravel site in Rhode Island.
The first thing I found or decided to add to was the understand portion. Contribute to the site. So the first thing I found or decided to add to was the understand portion. And it talked a lot about just kind of different things that you could do as a tourist over on the island. But I made sure to add, although the tourist attractions are definitely a wonderful experience, one of the best aspects of the island is the geography itself. 40% of Block Island has been set aside for conservation and should not be overlooked. I made sure to add that just because most of the things that were on the Wiki Travel site had a lot to do with the tourist attractions and what to eat and buy and sleep while you're over there, but almost half of the island has to do with its geographic beauty and just how conserved the island is. And right here, I just took a screenshot because it shows exactly what you added. And next, the how to get there part of the site, it had already talked about the Block Island ferries and the airports, but it didn't mention that you could personally bring your own boat over. So I made sure to explain that there were harbors that you could dock your own private boats. And then I did an internal link that you can click, and it'll give phone numbers and more information on how to maintain and keep your own private boat on the island. Next, there was a decent amount of listings for what to do on the island. However, the two things I added was the Ball O'Brien Park, which is just a playground. But the reason I added it is because there are only a few things that families can do with kids besides going to the beach and walking through town, so I made sure to include the playground. And finally, the Block Island Saturday Farmers Market, because it's a very unique market and a lot of people enjoy getting their fruits and vegetables fresh. And then for buy, because I've been going to the island so long myself, I was able to add lots and lots of shops that weren't already on the site, and I just gave the address, the telephone number, and a brief description about what each of the stores consisted of. The contributions that we have made to the Wiki Travel site will go on to help all different kinds of people who wish to know more about the locations. Although it's great to research more textbook information on Falmouth and Block Island, the personal experiences and opinions that the site allows viewers to share can greatly benefit someone's decision. I've personally been vacationing at Block Island since I've been 5 years old. Staying on an island for 2 weeks, 14 summers straight, can give one a completely different perspective than another person who has not yet been there. Wiki Travels makes it very easy to submit, add to, and access information. This makes the website accessible to all kinds of different audiences and allows an abundance of submissions to be added. You really can get a feel for the destination you're interested in. Absolutely a helpful site.